Jehovah in place of rap laws. Listen, I'm up the block, round the corner, and down the street. But with to me, we make $1 million off the beat, cause the story is deep. Tomorrow, long as the night before was sweet. The lost the weeks in the street, twisted off. No matter the weather, no matter your heat, whether you're poor, free, or the new side, it always starts out with 3 dice and
home for the Kings in an interconference basketball game here. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. And so in the game for the Hawks, Teague and Korver are the guards. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. And it's Bazemore at the 3 spot. But one thing about the Hawks last year is they were very strong on the road, as you could have guessed.
Yeah, but Kevin, they struggled a little bit down the stretch on the road, but still managed to have the best road record in the East.
Now here's McLemore. Jeff Teague unable to get his shot to go. And Rajon Rondo, the basket on the assist by Cousin.
Goheadandquitson.
Rondo's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Well, last season, Greg, another year without playoff basketball in Sacramento. A shame to see some of the best fans in the NBA not be a part of the postseason.
That's a great point, Kevin. Now, 9 straight years where the Kings have failed.
Beast. Let's go.
Possible what we just said. Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that.
And Millsap swings it in.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne. It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
What was that? It's up here.
It's supposed to be up there.
You did it? You don't know what you're doing.
I didn't do that.
Up in this joint. About to give him a gap, man.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento.
Well, I tell you, last season was a big one for the Hawks and Coach Budenholzer. Their dominant season won him multiple Coach of the Month titles, and eventually he won the Coach of the Year award.
It was pretty obvious, I thought, Greg, that Budenholzer was the deserved Coach of the Year. I mean, Steve Kerr, there are a lot of good names you could put in there. But what he's done taking the Hawks to the top of the East, few saw that coming.
I agree with you. I mean, he has transformed this Hawks team over the past couple of years, has a wonderful team game. And, you know, obviously a lot of influence coming from Pop when he was with San Antonio, but he is really, I think, redefining how the game of basketball is being played at the pro level. And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Gay dishes to Cousins.
Attention to my techniques now.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Jumps up, and it's slammed in by Splitter.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Here's Schroeder, and he lays it straight in.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim. The Hawks were fantastic last season. After the All-Star break, they did slip up a bit, struggled against teams over 500.
It was a rough year last year for fans in Sacramento, but they still come out here to fill up the stands, Greg, even with their team struggling.
Yeah, the new ownership, give them credit. Last year, the Kings marked an 8-year high in terms of attendance. Not bad for a team that really looked to be in the hunt for the postseason, but then just fell apart midway through.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
The Kings ended at 18-23 here at home. Not a terrible record for them, given how their whole season went kind of up and down and inconsistent. They even had some home cooking in their favor, as they were the second best team in free throw differential at home.
There's 1:26 left in the first quarter. Rondo with the steal.
Slow down and pick up.
And now the fast break. Rondo with the ball. No good from Gay.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Well, a big thing for the Kings to look forward to is the opening of their new arena. They are still looking at opening the downtown arena in the fall of 2016, and Sacramento couldn't be any more excited.
And that one's good.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Chris Humphries has checked in for the Hawks. Korver comes in for Hardaway. The Hawks trail it. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Korver, no luck. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Shots good by Gay.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Here's Schroeder. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Kings lead by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
They've been a well-oiled machine offensively thus far.
They've kept the ball moving, Greg, and their opponents chasing after it. That's how they've piled up all the points.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Teague and Korver are the guards. And it's Bazemore at the small forward position. The drive by Rondo. And there's the 3-second violation. Hawks shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. The Kings were off to a hot start last year, but things certainly fell apart midway. A big factor in that was the messy firing of their coach, Mike Malone.
Yeah, really, that firing came out of nowhere to the fans and the players, and it seemed odd to fire a coach that has been leading his team to good basketball.
Casey's shot is good.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
Rondo kicks to Ace. Back to Rondo. Out to the right wing. McLemore, the pass to Cousins. Just 5 to shoot. Rondo dishes to Cousins. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Hawks were so dominant last year and were the first team to clinch their spot in the postseason.
The Hawks also would wrap up the top seed in the East and were able to advance against the Nets in 6 games.
You know, in the second round, the Hawks had a bit of trouble once again with the Wizards. Were able Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum.
Oh!
Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember
on.
ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw it.
I tell you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Teague kicks to Horford. Korver passes to Millsap. Dishes it to Horford. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And GA, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Sacramento didn't have a free-flowing offense, and they wanted to get up and down, and it showed in their play transitioning from stagnant to free-flowing.
For the Hawks, Scotty's checked in for Millsap. Cephalosha comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Heinrich in for Jeff Teague. Sacramento, a team that is likely to put it on the floor to attack. We saw that last year. They have no problem creating with clear movement versus ball movement, which is something which is a nice way to kind of begin the transition.
It is, and Kevin, they were dead last in the league in terms of catch-and-shoot field goal attempts. Also near the bottom in catch-and-shoot field goal percentage, so they might have been justified in that.
Good on the shot. Horford's got it all tied up now for Atlanta.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Here's Cousins. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Cephalosha with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Picked by Horford. And there's the pass to Korver. Now Gay pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker. You know, there was plenty to be happy about last year in Atlanta with the way the Hawks played. One sour note, though, was that the team was viewed as a potential buy for Seattle groups.
And then Cousins with the dunk.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency.
Go side.
Yeah, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
.109 left to play here in the second quarter. Heinrich against Strawberry. And Horford, here we go. Tries to keep it alive. They get it again. Scott. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It will be 3 points if he converts at the line. Atlanta making some changes. Splitters checked in for Horford. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Kyle Korver. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Kirk Heinrich. Acey's shot is good. Well, last season the Hawks not only had a great year on the floor as they were the top seed in the Eastern Conference, but they had a pretty good day at the bank too. They sold for a nice price. Looks like the team is going to stay in Atlanta where it belongs.
Yeah, and that's great news for Atlanta. They were rewarded with a terrific season. The group, including Grant Hill, purchased the Hawks, and obviously will keep that group in Atlanta for many years to come.
Feeds it to Hardaway. Cephalosha dishes to Splitter. Splitter kicks to Scott. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck. How about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
That's not the visual I was looking for right now, but there have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Got it off in time, but it's no good. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. It's Atlanta. They lead by 1.
That's what I told, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade.
Want another whooping? Send me an invite.
Some great basketball ahead for us. Rudy Gay having a dominant impact in this game.
The last moving before I go to sleep.
Just like a jitterbug out there. I mean, disrupting passes, getting his hands on a lot of balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just a solid job all the way around.
I like to watch him play like that. Makes the game so much more interesting.
Yeah, looked a little bit like Greg Anthony in the day. Jitterbug or maybe a net. That's the kind of nuisance he's been as far as defending. Excellent work at that end of the floor.
And Kevin Clark's the only guy I know that can be hard to
Make you feel good about it. Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Good call. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Rudy Gay having a dominant impact in this game.
I know we've said this many times before.
Go ahead, quick, son. Go ahead. That's what they do.
But what a great first half.
Go
Just
ahead.
an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going.
I'm going to shut your whole throat out. Everything. Nothing.
McLemore and Gay on the perimeter. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Quincy Ace. And it's Rondo in at the point. That's the group for George Karl getting going here in the second half.
Coming.
And the basket good.
Coming.
Korver's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hawks. The Hawks offense was a thing of beauty at times to watch last year. They really came together. They epitomized that turn team so well.
You hit it right on the head. I mean, they knew how to find the open man. The ball always ended up in the right spot. And so many of their shots came from assists, second in the league in that category.
Well, I tell you what, the Hawks were terrific in so many different ways last year offensively. They led the league in catch and shoot points per game. And when you watch video, that's what stands out.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Peter passes to Scott. The Hawks working the ball around. 5 to shoot. Back to Hardaway. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Hawks also led the league in catch and shoot threes per game last season. They have a roster of guys that can knock it down with space and really made the most of it.
Get out of here, man.
And it's Schroeder missing.
That shit
But they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And McLemore kicks to Ace. Good on the baseline, Jay. Ace has got 10. To the paint. Here's Scott. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Gay dishes
Go.
to Cousins. Broke loose. Eyes yet again. Counted, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from Gay.
Quick.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Quick, rookie.
The Hawks have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break.
Thumb shot.
And former Coach of the Year George Paul making his way into the league last season. Kings picked him up halfway through the year to kind of stabilize their coaching situation.
And finished off by Scott.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High rise, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you come to expect plays like that from him.
What I do, I dominate,
That
son.
never gets old.
Pain is what I do.
Solid
Dominate
hand
you.
throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Pay
Yeah,
attention.
and one reason why I just don't
Shut
know
up.
that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
And not even 3
Quick,
quarters out of the
rookie.
way.
Who you
So
talking to,
many
man?
lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
Looking over there, Greg, he's enjoying every second of it.
Quick, son. You know who I am.
Guys are getting their money's
Wanna
worth.
look
Heck, I
me
should
up?
pay.
Go ahead and
Watch
quit
this
some.
one. It's
That's
been a
it.
nail biter.
Come
And
back
the
and
Hawks
get your ass
making a
whooped
change
again.
here.
Go ahead and quit.
Al Horford is checked in for Splitter. Humphreys comes in for Scott. Kent Bazemore is checked in for Cephalosha. And it's Corby in for Tim Hardaway Jr. The drive-by game.
Wait,
And the call will be against Al Horford. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the ref in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control, even though he's going at breakneck speed. He still maintains his body control.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
Sacramento making some changes. Caspi comes in for Quincy Ace. And it's Collison in for McLemore. Paul Millsap is checked in for the Hawks. Teague comes in for Dennis Schroeder. The Hawks leading by 3. And the slam
Go
dunk
ahead,
by
quit,
Bazemore.
son. Quit.
tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we probably have a 45-minute delay here. He shattered the backboard.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he had to do something. They're getting buffaloed and beat up. He couldn't let that continue. He had to call the timeout there.
Good work defensively by Garrett.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
That lob came from a mile away, and it was right on the money, too.
Talk about a long-distance connection.
Yeah, those wires connected nicely.
But, guys, how about the softness of the hands, the ability to make that catch, and then the finish? That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this.
Well, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that. Guys, you know, you're not going to hit that shot too often. That's high risk.
Bazemore. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. The team shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Splitter is out there with Mike Scott. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Thabo Sefolosha.
Big time bucket there. You can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
And that one's good. Shooters got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fight.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there. A little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Gets it to Lacey. Some nice ball movement here by the King. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Atlanta leading by 5. Splitter kicks to Scott. It's to Hardaway. Puts up a 3. Sacramento grabs the miss. Cousins has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Quitson.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
Atlanta calls update for us, Doris.
Yes, guys, Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team. He told them, the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to lose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Sefolosha passes to Scott. 6 on the shot clock. Splitter misses.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky you couldn't punish them for it. Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. The Hawks leading. Corver dishes to Millsap. In the corner, Bazemore with it. There's that killer two-handed slam.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Kevin, I'll tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher. There's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage.
Horford, no luck. The Kings have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And Cousins pitched to Gay to tie it up. Poked away for Atlanta. They've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And he's going up for the alley-oop. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Quick time.
The Kings trail.
Over. My game.
Outside team to the inside. And stolen by Cousins. It's Gay on the way.
My boy. Yeah.
There's a minute 45 left to play here in the fourth.
Hey.
Cousins throws it down.
Guys, he's only one reason this game is tied up. I mean, he's really
Quick.
keep them in.
Hawk shooting has been just fantastic around 61% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. And the rejection by Cousins. Corver pitch to Millsap. And there's a dunk to finish it off.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, don't you think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen?
So did the defense.
I'll tell you what, he does not squander those chances. I mean, he's always going to punch it home with that kind of chance.
Play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the pick.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into it.
To the middle. Here's Horford. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Good tough foul.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong offensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
And they tries in. Ejected by T. Corver with it. Now defended by McLemore. Millsap passes to Horford. 5 on the clock. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And now we've got the intentional foul. Matt Hilton, he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead. We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Gate gets to run. Back to Gate. To force OT. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its height.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for the broadcast. This is Kevin Holland thanking you for watching. And we'll see you next time.
Shower in a few days. I looked in the mirror.